So this page here, a student can click on it. So for instance, section 1-1, points, lines, and planes, if I click on that, it'll take me to that skill on Khan Academy so I can practice it. And since I created this list myself, it's custom, and when I go back to check the student progress, I can actually find topics or skills based on the ones I've assigned, just to organize it. So for instance, in section 1-1, I assigned these three topics: points, lines, and planes. So what I can do here is go to find topics or skills, and I just want to make sure at the top is the world of math is selected, because some of these skills can be not just in geometry, they can be in different areas of study. So when I select the world of math, that allows me to not worry about which strand I'm studying, like algebra 1 or geometry. So that will take care of that. So what you're going to do now is you're going to click on find topics or skills, and then at the top of your page this drop down box pops up, and the skill I wanted to search was points, lines, and planes. So once you start typing points, you can see a lot of things come up. So if I go down and look for points, lines, and planes, click on that, that skill was added. I can check recognize and raise lines and line segments. So I start typing that one in, go down, recognize and raise lines and line segments, click on that one. And the other skill was drawing raise lines and line segments. So I also type that in, and then I click on the exercise. Alright, so that's one thing to point out, is this is why I named this based on the actual skill on Khan Academy. So that becomes helpful if you want to search that skill. So for instance, like one-step equation intuition, if I click on it, you can see that that's the actual name of the skill. So that helps if you just copy it exactly the way it's on Khan Academy for future purposes when you want to search the skills up. So these are 3 skills for section 1-1. I click on done, and I'm going to click here. So I assigned this a while ago, I didn't assign it yesterday, so I can go to all time, which is pretty much ever since we started using Khan Academy, and then just wait for the page to load up, and then I can click on a student name, and now you can see that those skills show up. And then if you click on another student, and you can basically find the skills, and this is basically how I start grading my assignments. So I look at the actual skills that the students worked on, and you can see as you go along, for instance, the student here, it says struggling. So, and if I click on the details, he did end up getting the longest streak of 5, because on Khan Academy some of the problems you're required to get 1 correct and you get credit, or you can get 3 in a row and you get credit, or 5 in a row. So this student did get 5 in a row. They attempted 1 more and got it wrong. So it's going to be dependent upon you if you wanted to give this student credit or if you wanted them to retake it, and you could just basically make a recommendation to redo that assignment. And if I go back to skills, again, you could go through your list and see what they've worked on.